Hello, Brunch with All Octane here. In this video, I'm going to be opening up some of the brand new 2025 Hot Wheels F and G case cars that I was able to find on the pegs. I am missing two important ones, and I do know that. There is another truck, like a light blue truck. I forget which one it specifically is. It's about this color that is part of the G case. You can tell which case you found by the last letter of the sequence at the top of the right here. And I'm also missing the Optimus Prime. I haven't found that one yet, but I wanted to make this video for you guys. I think the F case cars, I definitely do not have enough of those. Not really sure when that hit or if there were any good cars in that case, but let's go ahead and get started with these. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Power Wheels Dune Racer. It is kind of cool to see some of these childhood kind of toys brought to life. I think this one also is ready for Lego, or I guess the equivalent Mattel Lego or Mattel blocks, I think is what they are. You can tell I have a little bit different sticker on these ones. This is a BMW 2002. Some of these I found at different stores because I've resorted to the fact of if I find it, I will buy it if it's a reasonable price. And when I say reasonable, I sometimes I guess it just doesn't matter, because that is the story with the Cyberquad. So I was able to find this at the airport. Yes, you can find Hot Wheels at airports sometimes, not all airports, but the St. Louis one, you can find them. And I think I paid like $5 for this thing, which is a lot, but I found it. I didn't have to buy it from anybody else or anything like that. So not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but I try to find mainline cars on the pegs. So we've got Monster Dairy Delivery, and we're gonna just kind of keep rolling. I think these are, again, part of the Netflix Let's Race. I'm not really sure what that is referring to. I don't have Netflix, so you guys can let me know if there is a show that's still running that has some of these cars. I'm not aware of one. I do know that Acceleracers is coming back. We got the Honda CB750 Cafe. I also think there is another sport bike coming. So I recently went to Hot Wheels Nationals. Those videos are on my channel. If you click on my channel, they'll be there. And yeah, fun times at Hot Wheels Nationals. They did do some sneak peeks. I was able to see what castings are coming. We've got Hotto Rod, and this is new for 2025. I really do enjoy this paint scheme on these cars with like this bluish teal color and gold. Big fan of like the kind of dragster look that this has, big back wheels. It's a pretty cool casting. Glad to add this one to the collection. I try to limit the amount of fantasy castings that I buy simply for space purposes. But if something tickles my fancy, I'll definitely pick it up. We got the Morgan Super 3. I believe this is the second color we've seen it in, and this is again new for 2025. I think they were back to back. I think this was a F case, and I think there was in the E case, I believe. Pretty cool stuff. And I believe Matchbox is also going to be making a wagon. We got the 94 Audi RS Avant in white. This is pretty cool. Nice clean tampos. It's got the pillar on it. Is that new? I feel like the pillar is kind of new. Why do I not remember that as much? We've got the Custom 53 Cadillac. And this one has the little motorcycle in it. I think we've seen this a few times as well. Or not motorcycle. It's got the little like soapbox derby racer. Great tampo work on this thing. Stunning blue color. Big fan of that. We've got the Chevy Impala, the 58 Chevy Impala. Right after the Try 5 years. Man, the paint job on this thing is stunning. They did really well with this. Good wheel choice too. The white wheels. All right, let's go ahead and look at the custom Kia EV6. It's a fun casting. New for 2025. Not really sure what it says on the side. And obviously it says Kia EV6. But man, blade wheels. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and open up the Jeep Gladiator. And if you would have found this one with Real Riders, you would have found the Super Treasure Hunt. I clearly did not. So this one's got dirt bikes in the back of it. Nitto all over. Nice. Oh, it's got actually some hood tampos. That's pretty cool. I like that. We've got the Quick Bite for El Segundo fajitas. Fajitas. That's making me hungry. Check it out. Some fun stuff. Fuego fajitas. I do know what that means. I think it's what, fire fajitas. We've got the Mazda MX-5 Miata. I think this was the Legends Tour winner. Yep, and I think this is a recolor already. We've seen it in gray. I think that was the original color. Now we've got it in green. Pretty cool. I do like the green. I'm a big fan of vibrant colors. Speaking of vibrant colors, we got this nice orange 71 Dodge Challenger. Check that out. It's got the RT on the hood. Man, they are doing really well with these this year. Big back tires? Nope, no big back tires. That's okay. We've got Purple Passion in white, but it does have purple still. It's got a purple stripe. Well, I guess it's more pink, but purple windshield. There we go. Iconic lead sled from Hot Wheels. Super, super nice casting. Next up, we have the Fast and Furious El Camino. That's fun. This is a clean El Camino. Kind of has a satin paint job to it, or flat. Very nice. Nice tampo work. That is a clean casting. We've got the McLaren W1. This is a pretty cool car. I'm a fan of McLaren's. It doesn't quite have the allure to it as it probably should. Like the Speedtail to me is really cool. The Sabre is also pretty cool. Obviously the Senna and stuff like that, but the W1 is cool. We'll see what it looks like in real life. We got the 68 Dodge Dart. It was interesting at Hot Wheels Nationals, the difference between the designers who spoke. Like Brendan Vatuski is a big muscle car, American muscle fan. A lot of the other designers are JDM fans or Porsche fans. So things change with the times. I'm a car lover, so I just like just about everything. Got the 68 Corvette Gas Monkey Garage. That was something that came up in conversation quite a bit, was people were like, what you looking for? And I'm like, honestly, anything that tickles my fancy. They're like, do you collect Mustangs? Do you collect Porsches? You collect, and I'm like, honestly, anything. I will, whatever looks good. I love cars from the brass era all the way to a hypercar. So I can go from a Duesenberg to a W1 and anything in between. This is a nice tune. They've done so well with this tune set. Big fan of those. Got the big Air Bel Air in red. Check that out. Great tampo work. Big fan of that. That's such a cool casting. Next up, we've got this awesome 67 Shelby GT500. And I'm trying to think, is this the, no, the GT500 was not the one in the Mustang set, but I did end up finding the chase car of the Mustang. I have the metal base. So this one's plastic base, but there was a Mustang set, a 5-car set that had the, one had a plastic base, one had a metal base, and I found it. I found the metal base the other day. This one could be a supercharger hunt, and this one also could be a supercharger hunt. I think what it'd be G and H maybe. Or F and G, one of the two. This one could be a super. This one could also be a super. As you can see, I did not find them, but that's okay. This is a really cool car. It's kind of like this satin, flat, red, salt flat kind of, or what's that? There's an event on the East Coast each year that they do. This Porsche 911 Rallye. This thing's pretty cool. I bet this Inspector Flame Green would look amazing. It's already a really cool casting as is. Kind of reminds me of the Huracan Storado, or the Storado, I guess. Lamborghini Storado. We got the 75 Blazer Custom. Yeah, of course, right? Pretty cool truck. Exciting for this one. It's not new for 2025, though. It doesn't have that on there. So we've seen it before. Maybe in like the Jaws. Have we seen it in Jaws? Yeah, so it's not a new casting. Really cool though. Really, really cool. We've got the 67 C10. Again, there's another blue pickup truck I know I'm missing. I don't remember what blue pickup truck it is. Is this a square body? Maybe it's a square body. It was the only one of that. I love the big back tires on this one. I think the blue square body, again, I think it was a square body, and the Optimus Prime are the only two out of a G case that I wasn't able to find because I found them right off the pallet. But they had already been gone through, so all the supers were gone, all the regulars were gone. This Fox body is amazing. Great tamper work. This is my kind of color scheme. Silver, red, black, gray, or in that family. That's definitely AOO colors right here. This is a nice car. Big back tires. I'm a fan of that. Let's go ahead. I think this one is an H-case car. So I'm sticking it in here. It's the Cupra E-Racer. I think we've seen this a few times already. We've seen it in purple. Now we've got it in this gray color. Pretty fun stuff. We've got the 68 Mercury Cyclone. That's still a G case. Epic looking car though. Look at that. Big American muscle. We've got quite a few American muscles in this one. The Challenger, the Dart, the El Camino. I guess the Mustang would be. We've got the Datsun 240Z in this blue color. Big fan of that. Check it out. This almost reminds me of a mystery car. A little bit of blemish on the casting, but that's okay. Yeah, it definitely almost reminds me of one of the mystery cars, but that pearl paint glows. All right. Second to last, we got the 2018 Bentley Continental GT3. Oh man, I met the designer who designed this car. So he's really cool. Wow, just dropped that one. Yeah, he was really cool. His poster, when I got it signed, was awesome. He had this car and a couple other ones. Did I already scratch the paint? I might have. Nope, it was just a little thing. Look at that. And has a John Hunter special livery to it. That's super cool. Super cool. Glad to add that to the collection. And last but not least, we have the Nissan Skyline GT-R. I'm really glad I was able to find this one early on. And here we have it. Look at this. Absolutely epic. So there we have it. There are some Hot Wheels H case and G case cars I was able to find on the pegs. Let me know if you've been able to find any of these on the pegs. Let me know which ones are your favorite in the comments below. If you like automotive and diecast content, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, give it a like. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, have a good one.